What the fuck the pillars on top of the damn cooler for?
They start on the ground with Elliott. Room here to run. And now running right through it. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Prescott on 1st down. And the left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Jeff Swain, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. A give to Elliott.
Get the fuck out of here.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance.
And catching him.
Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 65 yards. And the Cowboys are in for 6. And on that long run, maybe the defense
can do it.
Caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning.
It's L2 and
off he goes.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
It's L2 and damn, it's L2 and something. No, it ain't L1. Don't do that. You're going to throw it to me.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. The results for them so far not that great. Well,
save money. Ain't got to go buy no bucket. No bag.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10. They start the drive with Peterson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Well, they had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Smith. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
Luke, man, got tired of listening.
Following the interception, here's Prescott looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And this one is incomplete. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters.
About a year, I ain't never heard him say nothing.
We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself.
I ain't gonna mess up this go round.
Ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Prescott now on second down. A dump off to Elliott. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll lead here to a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Good catch. Good catch.
Jack finding the former Jag Hearns for the Dallas first down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. Third and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
The give is to Elliott. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Prescott now. This is caught by
Fuck out of here.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. 10 carry now for Elliott. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Throwing, Prescott. It's a loss of 4.
What you say?
Third down. The Cowboys on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted.
What the?
Picked off near the 26. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. First possession of the third quarter and interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
And not the tone they
got to score this time, baby.
That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
That happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive. It's a quick first down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe they'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and kick someone at the second level.
He'll wind up getting 4
right?
on his own, but it will leave him now.
We're going to slow get it. Get it slow motion, baby.
Third down, it's Adrian Peterson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads.
That's right. I ain't no hurry.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Get 7.
Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Redskins with the football, but trailing here as we get down to the good stuff. Quarter number 4. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
What?
They run again on 1st down. Peterson. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Jeff Heath, the one to bring him down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Now a run with Peterson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Smith. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he gets it down to the 32. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Taking chances, a little bit of a Gruden family trait. As Jay says, let's go here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Jay Gruden's guys unable to convert on 4th down. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Now he's forced out left. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
A handoff left to Elliott. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
First seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to
I'm just listening. I'm just listening.
2nd down. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
He turned that into a nice game, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
Yes, sir.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good.
Nah, you good.
Up 1st and 10. Well, Prescott here to throw. His throw incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of
I used to when I was in high school.
Good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more
I got a little sense about my money now.
It's almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
I take the loss 7, and I take that loss.
Again, it's Elliott. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Yes, sir.
And here's a big one now.
Yeah, you talking like that, man?
They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Shit.
Prescott to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the doors.
Either way is fine, right?
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful. And
got his man complete.
What'd you say?
Now,
What'd you say?
Here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
I'm over halfway now, baby.
Over half. All you got to do is finish. And come out here and
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. They find some open field here. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the 1st. And now before this first down, we're going to get a timeout here. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw.
Ah, fuck.
There as it's intercepted.
I hit L2 instead of hitting L1.
26-yard line. Thought they had something going there to break
Good motherfucker.
Second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still.
Damn good one.
You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of.
Well, you know I can't call a timeout. Shit.
They are in this game.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get
He too little, dog.
try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire.
He had it, but he too little. And you know that.
But it'll wind up incomplete. The Cowboys on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is third down and 12. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. But they'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on first and second down, needing long yardage to try and pick up a first down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on fourth down, but guess what? It all started with what happened.
Good game, Oak.
Second down really put them behind the 8 ball.
Nah, I'm finna see who I play in the league.